If you're an animal lover, cat lover, dog lover, any animal lover like I am, I'm sure you can totally relate to what I'm going to share. The image that I have on the thumbnail is from, I think, 13 or 14 years ago when I fostered 4 little kitties from a same litter where the mom had died. And my intention was just to foster them, right? Have you done this? Well, I was a quadruple foster fail, and happily so, gratefully so. Absolutely adorable. Getting up just once or twice at night to feed them, bottle feed them. It was amazing. They were only a few weeks old when I got them. And by that time, when they would be old enough to be adopted, it was too late for me. So why am I going to share that today? When I was taking care of them and loving them and falling in love with them and just having the most delicious time, I I realized something that actually really struck something in me. Shanti, come here, baby. Come. Hold on a second. I'm still their servant. Um, I just felt this unconditional love for them. How can it be otherwise, right? And then one day it struck me, and I was wondering, I wonder, do I really believe that I love my cats more than the divine loves me? And it was one of those like, wow, that's an interesting thought. Do I believe that my love for my kitties, or for anyone for that matter, is greater that than God's love is for me? And when I really took that in, of course, it's completely ridiculous because the love that I feel and express for my kitties is God's love. Where else would this love come from? It's not something I'm generating. If I would go into a lab, okay, I'm going to create some love now. It's there for our use, to give it away, to receive it, to express it, experience it. So this love that we do feel for our pets, and most likely for many others too, your kids, your parents, siblings, whatever, if it's a good relationship, it's just there. I don't know how it could be any other way with the kitties. But it was just an outpouring of love, happily getting up twice a night to bottle feed them, etc., etc. So there was something quite significant in that realization, that why do I believe that I am not loved? It's one of those things that we all believe in, that we all live by, as if that is the ultimate truth, and that we have to be different in order to be loved, that we have to be more kind, better. We can't have this behavior or that behavior, or we should have more of this expression. It goes on, and in that belief, we literally separate ourselves from that love. My kitties didn't do that. They did not separate themselves. They just gobbled it up and returned it manyfold. And if we can really get that the love of God is so immense that it would probably be too big to fully receive it. When we have these spiritual openings, which I had many years ago in Denmark, I was flooded with this love. And I even think that was probably just, the amount that could sit on a fingernail, or a part of a fingernail. It was just a taste of it, but it was huge. Why would this love that is everywhere, remember, heaven on earth is spread all over the earth and man cannot see it. Love is spread all over the earth and man and woman can't see it because we are focusing on a belief that we have accepted as reality, where there is no love, where love is missing, where we need to do something in order to be loved. We have to perform in a certain way to be loved. That is where our attention is. And all along, just to stitch it back to the longing that I have been talking so much about lately, all along, the love is the longing. The longing is the love. When I have experienced that in the past, many years ago, I literally could see that it was the same. I could write longing equals love, love equals longing, the longing that I feel here. And as I have been really letting myself steep in this deepening awareness, it's just opening up. And I don't need to do anything to make it happen other than just be here, go here, and stay here. And every time old belief systems, old false identities come and want to pull me back, then there is many times there is maybe a need to just soften the grip so it's not done mentally, and then come back to feel the longing. And I have been doing it a lot lately, to the point where it feels like it's becoming my resting place. And the longing, it's not that I am longing to get something, it is the longing itself that I am now more and more realizing that is the portal of everything, everything that is love, beauty, peace, connection, everything, joy. That is it. It's not like, oh, I go here and then, I'll connect to something. It's not separate. It is, the portal is it. And it's just like I talked about the cornucopia, the horn of plenty. That's actually something I've been using now for a while. Just like if there's anything that wants to pull me away, then I just remember, no, I'm that cornucopia, that everything good, all kind of fulfillment comes just flowing through. And then I stay there. And then when I stay there, there is a sweetness. There is a sense of gratitude, almost a sense of bliss. It's a sweetness. I don't know how I can say that, but it's a sweetness to be there. And the more I have done that, and probably will keep doing until that's my natural resting place, it just gets better. It feels like, because I'm here, I'm with that, and then it can start opening up more and more. So what do you think it will take for you to accept this love from God? Now, again, God, there is no external outside God. It is our true identity that is inside, and it is everywhere. But for us to experience it, it is probably usually or always experienced from the inside, and then it just starts flowing out. So what is it going to take to receive that? For you, might be different for you than it is for me, and that it has been. And it has changed for me over time, over the years, where it's becoming, it's just a natural resting place is the best way I can say it. But I do believe that the metaphor of, how you love your pets, your children, your garden, whatever, if you can really feel that deep love, again, it's felt. It is a feeling that is undeniable. It's a longing for something that you cannot see, hear, taste, touch, or smell, but you can feel the longing for it. Go there. Go to this longing as the feeling and nurture it, befriend it. And then if there's something like my cat metaphor that is helpful, you can say, why would this love not love and embrace me? Because this love cannot not be love. Love does not withhold itself. Love is an expansion, an expression, an energy that just loves, right? Light, you can call it light. Light is energy that is not darkness. The darkness is only experienced in us when we turn away from it and look there. Then it's like our shadow. It becomes a shadow. And then we start battling with our shadow, hoping the shadow will shed light on us. But it doesn't work. It's like turning back to the light. And it's the same with love. We leave the love that we are, that we long for, that we do have tastes of one way or another. Otherwise, we wouldn't long for it. And then we turn away from it and try to find love out there. Love is not out there. Love comes from the inside out. And it is very impersonal and it is very personal at the same time. It's both. And when you start experiencing that, you know that's all you want. I mean, I'm not saying you don't want, you want an expression of it and you want to share it and, enjoy it and whatever this love wants. But by sitting in that portal, as that portal, it just starts spreading out, expanding, radiating, oozing. Not because we need to do anything, but just because we allow ourselves to finally find a resting place here. So if you have any other maybe metaphors that help you to, first of all, accept the fact and maybe find that it doesn't make sense to first of all exclude ourselves from that, or to believe that love would exclude you, which is love. It's not possible except as a belief in our mind. And we need to address that belief. It's almost like we need to help it understand that what it is believing is simply impossible. Even if we have all kind of experiences and memories where we can say, no, just look there, I was not loved. I was being excluded. And I get that. I can find a lot of those. And I'm not giving them energy anymore because I don't want to feed old experiences that happened in my mind, my dualistic mind that had turned away from the portal of love. That's why it happened. Not because it's not there, it's because I had turned away from it. And remember our friend Rumi, your task is not to seek for love out there, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you had built around it, against it. That's the work. And that's probably what I'll be keep talking about, to really massage this experience of like, yeah, it is here, come back. It's what you long for, because the longing, the love itself is trying to bring you home. It's like, come on, it's here, come on. Doing with other people, somebody where you feel safe, can be extremely helpful. I just went through it myself recently. I shared that in one of my videos where I really got the the felt sense of what it feels like to receive love and to be loved, to not hold my own love back, but to let that innocence shine through while being witnessed by somebody where it is completely safe. And then I could get the experience of feeling safe in my innocence of love, which has been smashed many times in this lifetime and maybe probably many other lifetimes too. And that's why we have learned to close it off and protect ourselves. But by doing that, we also close off for receiving that. And those are the barriers that Rumi talks about. And that is something we all will really benefit from by meeting those barriers with love, with the oneness, and help them melt and dissolve and start feeling safe. So the question, is it really possible? Do I really think that my love for my cats, kitties, is greater than God's love for me? I say no, it's not true. How about you?